let's talk a little college sports. Right. We're gonna start off with a not so positive, depending on how you look at it. So you got Brendan Sorsby, the top portal recruit, quarterback from Cincinnati, transferred to Texas Tech, went into rehab for a sports gambling addiction. He actually admitted that he gambled on college sports while he was playing college sports. The NCAA ruled him ineligible to play this year. He appealed it. The appeal was denied. So as it stands right now, Brendan Sorsby will not be playing quarterback for Texas Tech after Tech gave him the most money, NIL money, out of anybody in the portal.
I can't get that money back?
Truesdale, what you think?
I mean, he'll never play college football again. At the end of the day, gambling, and they're going to have gambling against his team and all that, the way they look at it. Would he play quarterback? Yes, he will. Will he get a shot in the league? Yes. I think the best thing he do is go to Sacramento draft if he don't play this year. And that's they was talking about that. But as far as playing college, no matter what, NCAA really ain't running everything. Yeah. But when it comes to gambling, they tripping. But the crazy thing is, gambling is illegal. The crazy thing is, when you show college football games, what commercials be showing? Gambling commercials.
FanDuel.
So I think they need to work. They need at least work something out.
Gambling's only legal in certain places, though. Not gambling legal everywhere.
On the internet.
Internet.
We are legal in
fellas,
certain states and internet.
You can bet. He can bet, but you can't bet on football. We all heard the same saying for years. You can't get high on your own supply. Yeah. So he could have bet on baseball, basketball. You can't bet on college football. You playing college football.
Nah, to me they screwed up when they started saying if he has under 200 or over 200, you can bet. When they started doing those bets, that made it where if I'm a student, I might think about that if I need a little change. I might tell my homeboy.
But these guys are getting NIL money.
Keeping it real, though.
So I always got what do you need money for?
With making gambling legal like that.
Well, look, I know this for a fact. It's a lot of college players are gambling in all sports. Yeah. But they got their friends, their classmates, students betting for them.
Yeah.
So Sorsby got caught because he had his friends and his family members. They were all making bets, but you got people that not making a ton of money, putting $10,000 down on a bet, $15,000 on a bet, and what they all have in common? Brendan Sorsby. And so he came out. He admitted it. The thing about it is, here's what I say. I don't think they should have suspended him because he was betting. I think he should have been suspended because he's betting on football and football games, college football, and that's what he's a part of.
We know what they suspended him for?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the real reason. We know that.
But they're appealing. They're trying to appeal.
That's too much power to have to say I can take a dive.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that mess up the integrity of the game. That's the main deal.
They're going to keep fighting because they gave him all that money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're going to fight.
Yeah, for sure. But to your point, we'll see if anybody takes him in a supplemental draft. I think somebody will definitely take him in a supplemental draft. Staying in college. Texas fight. College softball. Yes, we talking about college softball here in the tunnel. Texas and Texas Tech in a championship game. Texas lost the first game of the series to the Little T, Tennessee, and then came back and won 4 of the games, including two games at the very end against Tennessee. Now we got Texas Tech, who's got the most.
Last year the championship.
They both, so it's a rematch game. But Texas Tech has the most expensive NIL player, Ja'Nier Kennedy.
The Nigerian kid.
Ja'Nier Kennedy. She led that team to the championship with wins over UCLA, who was number 1 in softball, as well as Alabama. She closed out, got that team back to the championship game. Texas Tech. So you want to go? You want your kid to be a part of softball? Bring him to Texas.
Also, I got Texas Tech winning this thing. I watched a little bit of it.
Yes.
They also brought in Jason Williams' daughter, and she was.
Tell a little bit about that. Did you hear what happened with that?
I saw what happened.
Go ahead. Tell us a little bit about what that.
So she transferred.
So by the way, softball's getting gangster, y'all.
No, go
ahead.
So she transferred into Texas Tech, and they had to play against
where?
From West Virginia.
Florida,
right? Because he played in Florida, right? So she went there, transferred to Texas Tech this year. When she played him, she told her teammates, "I need y'all to have my back. They coming at me." They threw and hit her every time with the ball. Every time. Wow. But then at the end of the game, they had it pitched to her. She hit a 3 home run, walk-off home run to win the whole thing against Florida. talking mad
noise
the whole time.
She
The
gave him a
whole
one-finger
time.
wave. One-finger wave.
Jason Williams ran down. He sat on the pitcher mound. They all cheering. Yo, she's a beast.
Hey, what's up?
I say Texas Tech.
And speaking of softball, I got to congratulate my boy Burke Emanuel. He's the new head coach at Houston Christian, ACC, whatever.
Bert Emanuel is?
Bert
Houston
Emanuel.
Oh,
Christian
okay.
University.
Yeah,
Former wide receiver Bert
former wide
Emanuel?
receiver.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
you have to understand, his daughters was bad girls. I think they played at Georgia and transferred to Tech.
Yo, always shout out my boy Tyrone Hatch. Both his daughters played at UCLA.
Yeah,
One's
but,
still
Bert-
playing this
Bert's
year.
new head coach.
You putting out these
UCLA,
softball shots.
Very
Yeah.
smart guy.
No, she plays
Texas softball, boy. Number one.
Hey, I've been following softball for years. Shout out to my niece. She played on UT softball team with Olympic gold medalist Kat Osterman and other players from that team. So,
No, softball is gangster.
so
I
they
like
gangster,
watching.
boy. But, I mean, come on, fella. Y'all gonna really pick Tech?
I'm picking Tech.
I pick a Tech.
Take a
Should
Tech.
won last year.
Malik,
And if
don't
you
do
pick- you
it.
with
Don't
the
do
UT,
it,
I
Malik.
vote against you all the time.
Don't do it. You gonna go against the defending champions that got back there.
Yes.
We ain't like
guess
OKC
playing
and didn't
against
get
the
back
same
there.
team.
They
Yes.
got back there.
Yes.
It's hard to beat
I'm
Tech.
going with Texas. I'm with you on
There we
this.
go.
would be a
There we
squad.
go.
No,
There we
I'ma
go.
tell you
Texas,
why, though. Hey.
fight.
If you got championship pedigree, you got a little secret sauce that you know that they don't know. So
Texas
right
Tech
now,
got
So
a
somebody
they the
said
king on
UT
the
versus
hill.
Tech
Queen
is
on
going to
the
be
hill.
fire. That's
Absolutely.
right. That's right. Get into the chat. Let us know who you gonna win that. Who's gonna win
So everybody out there,
the state.
if Texas lose, Melvin be wearing a Texas Tech shirt on the show.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Because Tech got a good team. They arguably got one of the best players
We need to
in
agree on
college
that. I wear a Texas
softball. Yeah, you can wear a Texas shirt when they win. When they win for sure.
You wear a Texas shirt when y'all lose.
When they win for sure. So as we wrap up, before we get to Truth Tuesday, we got my boy Patrick Truesdale. We got the Truesdale moment. What you got for us, brother?
Okay, this past month and the beginning of this month, it's a big month for high school, college, even kindergarten, graduation. And, graduation's always been big for black folks because a lot of us in the past, they had first, second grade, third education, So it's an honor when you graduate from high school. Big honor when you graduate from college because a lot of them didn't have the opportunities. Even though I know they go a little bit too far with the kindergarten, fifth grade and everything. But my people, we got to stop. We cannot be at no graduation and keep fighting.
Fighting, yeah.
It's been fights. They had the big fight at Georgia Tech. And Georgia Tech does a good job with the inner city from Atlanta, giving scholarships and letting them come over. Had a graduation. Some of them kids lost a scholarship. You got classmates fighting each other with cap and gowns on. You got a daddy. Somebody posted something yesterday. You have a daddy and a son fighting. And the son was in all the way down the aisle. It's funny, but it ain't funny. But it got to stop. This is graduation. This is where everybody come in town. Grandpa, grandma.
celebrate.
And it's big to us. And we can't be acting a fool, embarrassing each other. We got to stop. We got to do better. Put up the mic. Yeah, we got to do better. What y'all guys think?
So y'all, you heard it from Patrick Truesdale. We got to do better. Malik, before we go, what you got for us, brother?
Well, I've seen some crazy things in AAU. First, I feel like referees and security got to take care of business. Sometimes they let things kind of build up. That's one. But that type of action is sad and it's disrespectful to our elders to me.
You got elementary games too, they fighting. Somebody posted something the other day, this don't make sense. Kids fight. It's just ridiculous.
It's very disrespectful.
Miles, what you got before we go?
I want us to watch something over the next few months. The NCAA has a rule, a law they're trying to put in place about overseas players coming to play college basketball that have played pro ball as a
I think
high
they
school
should
kid. do
that.
Because if you look, that's what Illinois did, right?
Yes.
All five out of those 6 kids, not Pejakovic's son, but the other 5 were all
And if they were American, they
European
they were
pros.
overseas.
European pros
But yeah.
that were under and had signed contracts with Joker's agent, right? And LSU's coach, Will Wade, is done the
He
exact same
abusing
thing
it.
this year. He flat out said, I'm not paying NIL to 18-year-old kids who might not be able to play.
It's
if
tough.
I got to pay this money, I'm going to get pros out of Europe. This is going to be a real thing, and how the NCAA rules on that is going to be really huge in the future.
So remind me, real quick,
I got
quick question though. Remind me, what was the team last year that did it and went?
Illinois.
It was Illinois. Okay, yeah.
But they made the Final Four.
They made the Final Four with that.
Well, you got on the team's advantage.
Yeah, but I got a big question for you, man. You know, if you any good, you playing professional at 15, 16 in
I
Europe.
agree.
So that's like a kind of catch-22
Well,
because they don't have high school
But
teams.
that's why I think North Carolina coach gonna do a good job because the plug he had in the NBA and at Denver, he gonna have a lot of overseas guys.
Well, the thing is,
you get what I'm saying.
no, I got you. That's why we've gotten European players at 18, 19 years old come straight to the league. The Tony Parkers, the Lucas,
Right, 'cause they been
players
playing
like
for-
that, right? And I think that's just what it has to go back to, or go into the G League or something if you want to come over here at an
Now I
early
can
age.
see that because
But you
they don't
coming
have
from the
high
G
school.
League and going to college? Come on,
But
man.
it's a
Nah,
difference.
he's talking about
'cause
professional.
But I know
from
it's
overseas.
overseas.
G's
Yeah.
coming over doing G League stuff. If you're that good to play in the league, that's what you're going to do, right? If you're not good enough to make an NBA, then they're going to stay over there in Europe anyway and play
Right.
pro ball.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Because they be pro at 15, 14, like
right,
Parker.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we're in
the
the-
thing is for colleges to start paying 17-year-old guys that have been playing pro ball for 4 years, and to pay across the board your whole team, and no one here is getting those scholarships because high school kids have already fallen down to the bottom of the table.
So before you say that, in the chat, I'm gonna let you
classes.
finish. In the chat, Roscoe said the exact same thing. High school kids are at a
A
disadvantage.
huge
Last three
disadvantage.
classes been
A huge
Disadvantage.
disadvantage because you got the transfer portal first, you have the JUCO kids next, and then the high school kids. Now you're throwing the European players on
D2s.
top of them.
But-
the
but-
D2s come, that's part of the transfer
Yeah.
portal.
NAI
But it's,
stars.
but it's sad because even though football and basketball are different, but they're the same when it comes to recruiting. At this point, football and basketball is tough getting recruited in high school. And slash girls basketball too.
So
and all I'm
imagine-
saying is like Larry, like my boy, shout out to you, DJ Last Shadowbox. It's quote, he got a quote. It's hard out here. It's really hard out here in this recruiting. now.
So basketball, football had the same issue, right? It's the transfer
Transfer
portal,
portal, yeah.
JUCO,
Oh, yeah.
the guys transferring up. NIL takes care of all that first, then high school. But in basketball, you're going to add another layer with European players.
Yes.
That pushes
Yeah, that's
high
even
school
harder,
kids
yeah.
to be that much harder.
So hold on a second. Hold on just a second.
This is so cold.
Hold on just a second.
Let
Hold
me tell
on.
you what's
Let me
cold.
hear your comment.
It's cold.
Hold on.
It's
Hold on,
cold when you-
Truesdale.
it's
Truesdale.
cold.
Truesdale. Hold on a second.
It's cold when you commit.
Yeah.
When you commit, and then the day you get ready to sign, that college call you said we're going to transfer a portal, and they got to drop the kid. That's messed up, man.
So what I was about to say is this is a whole conversation, and we got a lot of parents out there that need to hear this information. So we want to make sure that real soon we're going to dedicate a show, and we're going to have specific talking points about your kids in elementary, your kids in middle school, what we can do to help your kids once they get to high school so they have an opportunity to take advantage of opportunities that are out there. Especially, hold on, let me finish.
It's easy, man, because the
Let me
thing
finish,
is,
Truesdale, I'm
I
gonna
feel
set
what
you
you're
up.
saying, but what pissed me off every day is this. You have these kids get these fake offers early, and these parents think they're on the high horse. They're not
they
real
definitely do.
offers. So they got to realize that, number one.
Truesdale, you're making my point for
Shit.
me.
I feel what you're saying, but I'm making a point too right
No,
now.
what I'm saying is I'm trying to give you a platform.
Okay, I got you, but come on.
Go ahead.
What
Go
I
ahead.
said was, the problem is
Talk about your
these
guy that got the-
these
got the
people
U.
around here, they gotta listen. And you tell them things over and over. And what a lot of parents do, you got a person right there, like in my position, in Miles' position, in Malik's position, and they know we tell the truth, but then they want to listen to everybody else. And that's how you get confused, and they get caught up in them early offers. They go to them camps. Man, when they get up there, man, that stuff change. Some kids got to go FBS first.
And actually, that's what FBS is becoming, right? FBS, D2, SWAC, all of them are becoming basically farm teams for the other So that means the kid that normally would have went there and did 4 years at a Prairie View or at a Texas Southern,
That don't exist.
they got to go to trade school.
My cousin get recruited. He live in Omaha, Nebraska. He get recruited by Northern Illinois. And the coach told him, we're going to get you ready for 2 years so we help you out. They already coming at them.
Already know
This is
what's
what we're going to do. That's how you can recruit.
They know
So
the atmosphere.
why we can't get the HBCUs to recruit like that then?
They
all
all recruit like
They
that.
all real well.
Everybody
Coming
FBS
here,
recruit like that.
Coming here, you probably normally would have got a let's say normally you would have been
Basketball and football, too.
T2.
a mid-level D1 kid. Hey, you come out here, start for 2 years, get you an NIL, and transfer up. and be a starter up there in 2
Hey,
years.
that's the rhetoric they giving
That's
right
they
now.
giving them
That's
all
what they're
right
telling
now.
them?
Instead of you going to
You can
Alabama
play.
and sitting-
You can play. That's the main
sitting
deal.
for
You
2
can play
years
now.
And then hope to get to play your junior year. You can come play right now, show out, and you'll transfer up
Miles,
and get a bigger NIL
Check it out,
deal.
Miles. Good friend of mine, Coach Aaron James, head coach at Tuskegee, my guy. And he told me, he said, man, I got a wide receiver I got. And I'm telling you right now, you might as well tell the coaches, I know it ain't going to happen but a year. I'd be blessed to have him 2 years. But I have him 1 year.
You know what's happening.
That's the landscape.
So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here. If y'all didn't know what the new landscape is, y'all just heard a tidbit of that. Make sure you tune in to us moving forward. Once again, go on YouTube. Don't just watch us. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go on our TikTok, our Twitter, our Instagram, our Facebook. Check us out on social media. If you haven't checked out our highlight of the elementary kids here in Houston winning the basketball championship, Chasing Greatness Part 1. Make sure you go on there, check it out. Make sure you like and subscribe it. That's one of the newer contents we have. There's more content like that to come. Look forward to seeing you next week. Peace.
Deuces.